guys? Hope everyone is great. Hope everyone is doing okay. Everyone is it's great, eh? Now, this is where we are right now, right? Dollar has kind of been like consolidating for the past few months, but since January, the dollar has been bullish. You see that? The dollar has been bullish, so my draw on liquidity is this high here. External range buy side liquidity. That is my draw on liquidity. This area here is my draw on liquidity. So price has been really bullish for me, and we just had a little bit of that retracement inside this with a retracement inside this volume imbalance. We had a retracement inside this volume imbalance. You see, just at the midpoint, it closed above it, so showing that okay, still wants to buy and take out this external range liquidity, reacting inside this fair value, at the upper quadrant of this fair value gap. I'm gonna go to my weekly time frame. So when I check my weekly time frame, I get clarification. You can see that the more I go into the lower time frames, is the more I get information. You understand? So now my eyes let me change that. Let me just do this. Give me a sec, wait. So my eyes let me just go to 1 month so that I can make this appear. Okay, so you can see that price just rejected, right? So my draw on liquidity right now is this high here when I check the weekly time frame. So this area is my drawn liquidity for next week. This high here, I want to see it breaking this liquidity, this bar side liquidity, and entering this weekly imbalance here. So right now we have been bullish, right? Since January, actually the whole of January we have been bullish, because and we had a strong movement to the buy side. So we rejected where? We rejected inside this monthly inversion fair value gap, right? I'm gonna remove those things. So we rejected inside this monthly. You see this one, this green one. This is the monthly fair value, and if we can just minimize it a little bit using this area here, but we went back to what? To reject inside this inversion fair value, and straightway at the midpoint. The reason why I enjoyed and I enjoy and love trading ICC concepts is that, bruh, the things that you see, you'll be like, yo, you see that right at the midpoint, dropped straight to the midpoint and closed above. Ridiculous, man. So this is that weekly inversion fair value gap. Rejected inside of it. So now I want to see the market retracing for this. So this gives me confirmation that the market is gonna buy, but I'm gonna see from next week what the market does. You understand? So I'm gonna go to my. So currently I know that, okay, right now I know that. Right now I know that the market has been bullish, right? Made a high, retracement into this order block, broke this high, right? Rejection is inside this order block as well. You see that? So it using this order block as a climb push and took out this higher high here, right? After taking out the high, retraced inside this order block here, and also this inversion fair value gap, this weekly inversion fair value gap, reached to the midpoint of it. So I wanna see now. I see myself being bullish from next week, but I wanna see what Monday does for me. See if I can go now to my daily. So this is how my daily is looking at right now. So this is where we at. So there are relatively quite highs here. Above that, there is what? Buy stops. This is buy side liquidity. So the market went inside this weekly inversion fair value gap and closed. This is the breaker. This is a breaker, right? And the body closed inside the breaker. You see that? So for me, I'm anticipating to see the dollar being bullish from next week. That's how I see the market being. But I'm not saying it's gonna do like that. But from what I can see right now is that this area here, you see, this is what my external range buy side liquidity. This is the monthly high. So there's liquidity resting here, liquidity resting here. So there's a lot of liquidity resting here. And above that there's a what? There's a weekly imbalance, a weekly CB. Sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So we do want to come and rebalance that inefficiency, that weekly imbalance. Then see, but currently right now, this is my drawn liquidity. You understand? This is my drawn liquidity. Let me remove this. This is my drawn liquidity. Right, so they used NFP to do what? They used NFP to retrace, to make that retracement and reject inside this weekly inversion fair value gap. Now I'm gonna go to my 4 hour as well. So this is the 4 hour. This is the 4 hourly chart. So currently we are inside the daily breaker, right? I want to see what the market does from Monday. The Monday will give me an idea what price wants to do during the week. So if you can go now to US 500. On US 500, in US 500, remember, this was the fair value gap that I told you that I wanted the market filling. So it came, filled it, retraced, then pushed price to the buy side, right? So now I'm also looking at in this entire range here, where is price? Is it at a premium or is it at a discount? So price just passed our premium. It's currently inside the premium zone, right? So in that premium, let me just remove this. We are currently in premium, right? Heading into premium. So price might, if it doesn't want to reverse here, it might want to use this fair value as an what? As an inversion fair value gap. So price might want to reject a lot if it really still want to push to the premium side of the market. Let's say this order block here, and into the 75%, and the upper, so 75% is the midpoint of the premium side. So I'm looking at this area that it might want to reject inside this inversion fair value gap and push inside this premium. Then from here, continue pushing to the downside. I don't know. I'm only doing what price tells me. You understand? I'm just predicting what price could do, what price might do. You understand? So currently, I want to see if Monday would want to retrace inside this inversion fair value gap and push up here, then start going down and taking out all the liquidity that was generated here. I don't know. That's what I'm predicting might happen. Not saying it will happen, but it might happen. So I'm gonna go to my 4-hourly chart. Look at price, man. This is the midpoint of the range, right? Look what price did. After that, went straight to the midpoint and closed. So it opened, kind of like went a little bit up, shot down, went to the midpoint and closed. It's crazy, right? How precise ICT concepts can be, bro. When I know some people be like, hey Joe, they don't work. No, they require you to learn. They need you to understand what's really going on. You understand? For me, I've found comfortability in ICT concepts. Period. So now I would want to see what Monday happens. Do they want to push and refill this piece here? And also inside this fair value, inside this imbalance, it's what also? It's the midpoint of the daily inversion fair value here. So now they collapse. Now they like things are now getting, you know, when you get that feeling that now things connect now. So now I know that this imbalance here, it's an important imbalance for me if I want to see price being bullish. I want to see price reacting. Now red is not nice. Use this one. Yeah. If I want to see price really pushing to the buy side, really pushing to go to the buy side, I would love seeing that retracement inside this key area here. I'm not saying it's gonna do that, but I'm saying I would love it if it went inside this area here. You understand? So this is where I'm at. Someone's gonna like, hey Joe, NFP, Papa, NFP. How did you like get to seeing NFP being bullish? I'm gonna go to Nasdaq. So the reason that I saw NFP being a buy, remember this low here, right? That was the remaining part of the imbalance on the weekly time frame. So it went there and made a rebalance of the weekly candle. Because if you can come to that weekly time frame, you see this imbalance here, it filled it completely, right? So now we want to see, where does price reject? Does it reject, or does it continue pushing to the buy side, aiming for that? Because remember, Nasdaq has been bullish for quite a while now, right? Nasdaq has been really bullish, So now, right now, we feel that weekly imbalance here, right? And why did I really enter that imbalance? I'm gonna show you first why I took a buy on NFP. Remember, this thing is an algorithm, so they use the news to manipulate price, right? So if I can go to my 4-hourly chart, if I go to my 4-hourly chart, right? This is Wednesday. This is Monday. Yeah, this is Monday. This is what I like to call a market maker buy model. There was what accumulation of orders here, and it made relative equal highs here. So there's liquidity resting above here, because there are people who are saying what here you what selling. So this means this is a high area of what of support, right? So there are those also expected price to do what, to be bearish as well. So they are taking out people who entered here who were saying what, selling. So the market generates liquidity only to take out that liquidity. So from Monday, I saw the market was being very bearish, right? The market was very bearish. It entered this bullish order block here, but as we enter, we're gonna see these key areas as well. Let me just remove it just to show you. So that you fully understand how I saw it. So Monday we opened, we didn't really take out this high, we just wicked next to it and it just started dropping. So that kind of like showed me, okay, so meaning they are generating liquidity here inside what, inside the weekly fair value gap. And look where price is rejecting, at the midpoint of that fair value gap. It rejected inside this 4-hourly order block, bullish order block, right? It then started being bullish on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I think it's Monday and Tuesday just continued. No, Monday it was just consolidation. I'll just go to 1 hour so that you can see it clearly. So Monday it was just consolidation. Let me just show you. Monday midnight, Tuesday midnight, Wednesday midnight, then Thursday midnight, then this was Friday's midnight. Okay. So if you can see, Monday this was just console. So imagine, that's why I usually advise people that I highly recommend you that Mondays you don't trade. It's not a high probability day. You won't be making a lot of money. You'll be caught up in this entire movement here. That's why Mondays I don't trade. I only trade days whereby there's what liquidity. So Monday there was just consolidation, okay? It didn't just break, it just went there and it never touched that again. Retraced to where? Remember that 4-hourly order block? You're gonna ask, why did I use this one? Look at what price did when it reached here, right? You would expect, since it's showing you that okay, I'm bearish, right? You would expect this favorably CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, to be respected, to retrace and continue selling. But instead there was what? A displacement to the buy side. Guys, if you wanna know my strategy, my trading, this is what I always look for. After liquidity being raided, I want to see a displacement to the buy side. And is there any fair value gap to the left of that range? Yes, this is the fair value gap. So if I know myself that I'm bullish, I don't want to see this fair value gap being respected and selling. I want to see a displacement above it. Was there displacement above it? Yes, there was displacement above it, right? So meaning this fair value gap becomes what? My inversion fair value gap, right? This becomes my inversion fair value gap, which is what my 1 hourly fair value, my 1 hourly inversion fair value. So that's where I'll be looking for a reversal. If the market reaches there, that's where I'll be saying, you know what, the market will reverse here. So Monday, then Tuesday, my joint liquidity will be where? It will be here, right? And here. The market what? Went down, right? Didn't really get inside this inversion fair value gap. Just created a swing low there, right? Then kind of like closed. Wednesday when the market opened, already you have information. You understand? I hope like ish. Then Wednesday the market opened at midnight, right? Since you know that you are bullish, bro, I know that I'm bullish. I know that I am bullish, right? I would want to see what? This low here, yesterday's low, being taken out, right? When the market takes out this low here and using this inversion fair value gap as a raw climber to push price to the buy side. So if I was trading FOMC, I would have traded this, meaning I would have made money here. You see how they connect? That's why I love ICT, bro. And I'm never gonna stop. No matter what people say on social media, no matter, bro, whatever they say, I am stuck with ICT, bro. Period. This is where I was like, I found my comfort space. I found my ideal strategy. I found my model. I found my mentor, ICT. So this low was rated out as I would anticipate it, as I would anticipate the market doing. It took out this low here, reacting inside this inversion fair value gap, and look at what price is doing, bro. It's respecting it, and the body closed way above the midpoint of this inversion fair value gap. The wicks were just But look how precise it is, bro. Then from there you could have found an entry. I guarantee you. You could have found an entry to enter and trade this. If NFP, if they were gonna sell NFP, I would have loved if they used FOMC to take out those relative equal highs, but they didn't. You understand? It didn't. So this is what gave me a clue that, you know what, they're gonna buy NFP. We took out liquidity. We rejected inside this inversion fair value gap here. This is a high probability inversion fair value gap. When you see this fair value, it's not respected. There's displacement to the buy side, and price hasn't returned to it. You should mark it. Price might use it as a support. It did use it as support to the buy side. So on Thursday, the market opened, just kind of like consolidated. They closed this. This is a volume imbalance here. You see it? They close out this volume imbalance and still rejected inside what? This fair value. Then push to the buy side. You see? Then from there, that's when I knew if listen, you must give yourself conditions when you're trading. If the market does 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. If the market doesn't do 1, 2, 3, that means it would wanna do 1, 2, 3. You understand? So for me, if they really wanted to sell NFP, and let's say it's Friday now, right? I've analyzed everything. I've seen that, okay, the drawn liquidity is this external range buy side liquidity on the 4-hourly chart. This 4-hourly buy side liquidity. So midnight open on Friday, right? I want to see a retracement to where? Inside this fair value. I want to see a retracement inside this fair value yet. Right? The market opens. This is the area that I'll be looking the market reverse to. So I'm looking, this area will be the area of reversal. Remember I told you that I use the 4-hourly and the 1-hourly for reversals. Then I use 15 minutes, 5 minutes for those key areas for entries. You understand? If I'm scalping, I'll be using the 15 minutes for those point of interest, 5 minutes for rock climbers, then 1 minute for entries. So since the market would open, I would want to see the market, if it really wants to take out this guy here, I would want to see the market retracing to where? Inside this 1 hour imbalance. Then from there, I'm gonna go to my 15-minute time frame. Remember that my eyes are on this 1 hourly imbalance, right? Then after that one, after the market reached here, right, what would you want to see the market doing? Being bullish, right? And there was a strong displacement to the buy side. There was also this imbalance here. You see it? So I'm using this as a rock climber. I hope you understand. So I'm using the 1 hour as my what? As my reversal, the area of where I want to see reversals. But I'm using the 15 minutes as rock climbers, then 5 and 1 minute for entries. Yeah, I think this time I explained it well. You understand? So this is the 15 minutes imbalance. Right? So this is the 15 minutes imbalance. Remember, I'm just looking at the market, what the market is doing. So it kept on pushing. They didn't really take out this low here, so I already know that this is just inducement to induce traders, right? And there are those who are buying and they put their stop losses way below here, right? the market, what did the market do? Take out those lows, and also went inside this 15 minutes imbalance. The moment it enters this 15 minutes imbalance, I'm gonna check on my 5 minutes time frame, right? On my 5 minutes time frame, I wanna see does it give me any balance? Yes, there is this imbalance here. You see it? There is this imbalance here resting here. Let me just show you. This is the imbalance here, but it's too small. So from there, I want something that is clear. This imbalance here was rebalanced. So for me, it's not a high probability one. So what I will do is go to 1 minute. That's why you saw me put on a trade. Let me just go here. Yeah. So from there, this was the entire range, right? When it reached here, this was its entire range. So if it were to retrace, right? Where would it retrace to? So in this entire range, this is the midpoint, right? And in the discount area into array, in the discount period, is there any discount period array in there? Yes, there is. I saw this bullish order block. You see it, and it's also where at the midpoint of the discount area. So if price would reject, the high probability area of rejecting, I would want it to reject inside this order block. So it used this week to take out the lows here. They were resting up below here, but I know that it wouldn't want to take out this low here. So when I entered the trade, here, I think I was in a hurry because I was a little bit late, so I had to put on a trade on my phone, right? And put all the stop losses in it. So I didn't quite see where I put the stop loss. Then I remembered that no, man, I put my stop loss above this order block, which is stupid. You can't put your stop loss above this order block because the price might want to reject inside this order block. So I would want to put in here, because making this a high probability area that price would not want to reject to. So it went inside this order block here, then pushed price to the buy side to where? So this area here. And look what price did. It broke and kind of like played inside that area for a little bit. So that's how I would have traded. That's how I traded, NFP. That's how I saw a buy from NFP. I hope everyone understood. If you don't understand, né? I'm thinking of creating a WhatsApp community chat. Then I'll put it on the description down below. And also ICT videos that I think and that I used actually for my trading, so that whenever I'm trading, so that you can understand why I'll be doing certain things. You understand? But look at the body, bro. It just wicked outside and the body closed right inside. You see the body? Look at that, bro. Look at the body still inside this order block. Why did I choose this order block? Because it was at the discount of this entire range here. So they used it to push price to take out this external range buy side liquidity. So yes, so now let me just remove these things here. Let me just remove these things. Let me just go to my daily. So since liquidity has been raided, let me just remove these things here. Delete, so that we can have at least an idea what's going on. Just remove this as well. So now I want to see, where does price reject? Will it reject? But I'm thinking this one, but I want to see. But I'm kind of see like I'm seeing this liquidity here being rated out? I don't know. But currently price is where? Price is currently inside this fair value. You see it? This is where price is currently at. Inside this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap. So we're currently inside this daily imbalance. I'm gonna check my 4 hourly, and liquidity was rated. So now I wanna see what the market does now. Does it wanna show any sign of a reversal or continuation? So does it show any sign of reversing or just continuing to the buy side and using this daily imbalance here as a rock climber to continue taking out all the liquidity that is resting above here, aiming for this guy here? So this will actually tell me what the market really wants to do, you know. This will give me an idea what the market wants to do. Bro, I hope that you understand, and if you don't understand, right, you can check the link below for the channel that I opened, so that we can have conversations there, and whatever, those who don't understand, then we can have a chat. So look at this, man. Currently price, it's what, playing inside the daily imbalance. Look at the body. Look at the body. Remember, the body tells you the narrative of the market. The wicks do the damage. You understand? So now I want to see what price does on Monday. Then it would give me an idea what Tuesday will be like. Please use TradingView, guys. I highly recommend it, especially also when you are a new trader. Especially also as you're a new trader, because what I love about TradingView is that you can actually, whatever that you're doing here on your PC, you can also see it on your phone. So let me say I'll make my analysis here. After making my analysis, then I'll be like, okay, you know what, let me bounce. I won't be sitting on my PC the whole day, right? I can't be sitting on my PC the entire day. So I'll be plotting my areas of liquidity, my points of interest, and whatsoever. Then I just take my phone with me, because whatever that I've plotted here, I can see it on my phone. So it becomes simpler. And the nice thing about also TradingView is that it's flexible. It has more tools rather than just using MetaTrader. You understand? And the nice thing also is that you can actually, I think if you see me like putting on trades, those are not that is just paper trading. I'm trading using my phone, but when I put on trades on TradingView, it's paper trading. You also, that's what I love about TradingView as well. You can be practicing. For example, it could be maybe, for example, create an account. Let's say, you know what, before I can fund my account, let's say I have a $100 account. I just put $100. Then let me say maybe I write my name here. Then I say, okay, the account will be $100. Then let's say, for example, you say include commission in percentage or fixed. Then I create. It's simple, but because there's already just change this. After doing that, you already have a $100 account. So now when you trade, you're gonna be trading this as if it's your $100 account. And if you blow, you just come here again and you just create an account. You understand? You just create an account. There's no need for re-registering and whatnot. Because if you can double your paper trading account, then you are ready to be trading a live account. Don't be in a hurry to be trading a live account while you haven't seen any sign of consistency in your trading. Because trading was made for us retail traders to lose. We were not meant to be making money. So why are you in a hurry to make money? You know, and what baffles me sometimes is that someone will be in a hurry to make huge amounts of profits in trading, and they can't even be patient for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, right? But they are willing to spend 4 5 years of their time, right? Let me say going to school, maybe studying for a certain course. You were patient enough to study that entire course for the whole of 5 years or 4 years, right? But you don't have the patience to be only practicing and studying for at least 3 4 5 months or even a year alone until you see consistency. Because once you see consistency, my guy, I promise you, you are gone. The next thing about Forex is that people, they don't understand is that first is the learning curve. The learning curve is hard, bro, because you're gonna lose your money at first. You're gonna get sleepless nights. You're gonna feel like, bro, you're not getting anything right. You understand? But that is just how it is. It's preparing you mentally. You understand? Forex is not a get rich quick scheme whereby they introduce you to Forex, you learn about Forex. This is support, this is resistance. And then, okay, this is support, this is resistance. This is just an order block. Then you just trade. No, bro. You must also understand your flaws, because the thing about Forex is that it reveals the negative habits or character. It releases that other bad habits or bad characters or bad traits about you. If you are impatient, it's gonna reveal to you straight to you that I'm impatient. If you are greedy, it's gonna reveal to you that you are greedy. You understand? This is a psychological game. So you must win yourself first before you can win in trading. You understand? Consistency is key. If you can be consistent in trading, then you are gone, bro. You are gone. The goal is to be consistent, right? Okay, so the goal is you wanting to be consistent in your trading, right? Because if there is consistency, if I can at least in a week, let me say in a week, I trade 4 times a week, right? If I trade 4 times a week, and guys, forgive me for those bell sounds. I'm next to the road, bruh. You know, I'm next to the road, so you'll be hearing these sounds a lot. I'm not at my place now. Now listen, this is what I'm saying to you, that if you learn to be consistent in your trading, whereby this is my motto, I'm trade your plan, not your emotions. You understand? Because sometimes, let me say you lose the first trade, you lose the second trade, because now your emotions are in control. You be trading according to what your emotions, then you're gonna make mistakes and you're gonna blow money, you're gonna lose money. Then it depresses you even more. So if my plan is telling me that now you are bullish, right? Then, for example, it tells me to enter here. Then I see the market just, let me say, not doing that what I had anticipated to do, because now your emotions are involved, right? Because your emotions are involved, you won't actually see the bigger picture. You understand? Even though, let me say, for example, I found the bias and my bias is telling me that I'm bullish. I'm sorry. Lo nakala lo bani sim card. Jack. Badi for you to blow. Mana it's one it's Sure. I hope that I'm talking a lot and I don't want The bond bomb, man. Steve. Kuni palon. Man. Anja. Like as I was saying, right? If you learn to trade your plan, not your emotions, you're gonna be profitable. And if you don't generate your trades, guys, you're gonna make losses and you won't even see whether you're making profit or you're making, actually you won't even see whether you're consistent or not. If you don't generate your trades, you won't even see whether you're making mistakes or not. You won't even see whether you see them, you won't even see your mistakes actually. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand? Because if you don't generate your trades, guys, remember, this is a business. This is not something like a game or something. This is a business. So for you to improve in your trading, you have to generate your trades. No matter how boring or time consuming it is, those who don't journal, bro, I'm gonna tell you they're not consistent. But by journaling, what I know that, okay, I made this yesterday, that means you're gonna see your mistakes. If you made a loss, you journal your trades, then you're gonna see, okay, I tend to make this mistake, and my strategy is high probable when the market is doing this, and it's low probability when the market is doing this. You understand? But if you don't journal or do anything, you don't even see your mistakes, you're gonna lose money. So I usually use this calendar here. So whenever I trade, let me say today is the 4th, this is Saturday, right? I'm just gonna enter. Then is it a journal entry or is it my weekly review? So let me say it's my weekly review. I'm gonna open it. Then from there, right? Just show you. It's loading. So I usually look at what? The dollar, S&P 500, the Nasdaq. So I'll be looking at the dollar. What did the dollar do? I'll be looking at what dollar did. So this is my prediction. I'm gonna post a picture there, and let me show you. Let me say, for example, this is let me say I had predicted something, right? I'm just gonna go here, take a snapshot. It can be copied. You can copy the link or copy the image. It becomes simple. That's why I enjoy using TradingView. Then I just come here, then I just paste. What it does, it shows me everything. Like it shows me the picture. It takes a picture from TradingView and puts it here. Then from there, maybe I will write below what my anticipation are. Let me say, for example, okay, the market has reached, okay, the market is at the premium PD array, which is what that daily fair value gap. I hope like you understand. Then you're gonna write what your thoughts, what's your prediction, what do you think the market will do. You understand? During that time, it could be a daily or a weekly time frame. Then you're gonna, okay, my anticipation is this and that and that. Then from there, you're gonna come to your daily as well. Then from your daily, you're gonna what? Just give me a second. This mouse has an issue of like not typing. Yeah. On your daily, you're gonna put your daily time frame here and write your thoughts on them. Then you're on a 4 hour, you're gonna write what you see and your thoughts on it. Then your 4 hour, you're gonna write what you see and your thoughts on them. Right? Then when the day is done, you're gonna post your actual here and what happened during that time. So you're giving it you're writing your thought process. So even maybe on the weekend, you're gonna check, maybe Monday you had traded, what did you see and what was the outcome and where was your mind at? Now, because now you can see, okay, this is where I made a mistake, this is what happened, this is what happened, this is what happened. So this is the app is called Notion. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's called Notion. I'll give you this template here so that you can use it. The nice thing also about Notion is that it's on your PC and also on your phone. So whatever you put on your PC here, if you have in your account, also on Notion, and it's also free. It's free. You don't pay any monthly subscriptions or whatnot. No. Then from there, you know that you have your journal. Whenever on the weekend you just chill, you look at what you saw, the mistakes that you made, and everything. You understand? Then here, what I usually like to write is what I saw. Was it a midweek reversal or a continuation to the buy side? You understand? So I write my thought process on everything there. Then after that, I know that I have my journal with me. You understand? I made a mistake here, guys. This is a PDRA. I'll just remove that. It's fine. On a daily fair value gap. So you're gonna put your actual here, your predictions, and everything. So by doing that, you get to see your mistakes, guys. You get to see everything that you're doing in trading. Then you're gonna find yourself you're gonna start seeing consistency in your trading. Even if you don't use ICT concepts, but Notion is I highly recommend it, guys. If you know that you are a trader and you really want to trade, you should be journaling. If there are no journals in your trading, bruh, you're not a trader. Even a highly skilled or high professional trader, if they can ask you now, Joe, like, hey Joe, show me your work. Let me say someone is like, okay, I'm gonna, you know what, find you, my guy. You understand? It's like, okay, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna give you 10K. Just show me your work. You're not gonna show me screenshots of the blue so that hey, I'm making money. No, I wanna see your work. If I pull up with my Notion and show you that hey, I've been journaling my trade, this is the mistakes that I learned in every nip, he's more convinced now rather than just showing him that blue, you know what, this is the profit, this is the profit. No, bro. You must have a portfolio if you're gonna need funding. Because I have something to prove. I have my journals with me. You understand? Because with pictures, bro, you can get any picture anywhere on the internet and whatnot and be like, nah, that's not enough proof. I hope like you get me. So yeah, guys, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what the market does on Monday. Then see where we go from there. But for now, I just wanna we are currently inside this daily fair value gap, and we're gonna see where we at. So now I'm gonna go to USDT because my guy has been crying that hey Joe, you're focusing on Nasdaq alone, man. I also wanna do USDT. Okay, I'm gonna do USDT, my guy. I'm gonna do USDT. I'm also love Euro USD, bro. It's nice. It's nice. So this is USDT. So my eyes were here. Remember in the beginning of, I think last week. Yeah, I think it's last week. I told you that, I think we were here. I told you that my eyes were on this order block here, but I'm really focused here to at least a week inside this bearish order block here. So the market kind of pushed to the buy side, kind of played there, generated more liquidity. When the market does this, bruh, I just know that the algorithm is what? Generating more liquidity, meaning it will want to take it out. It came and reversed, then pushed and took out the relative equal highs here and inside this order block here. So even on USDT, is that time where we just have to wait and see what's really going on. Because if you can check USDT, you see where it rejected at the midpoint, right at the midpoint of this entire order block. Woof. So will it reverse? Will there be a reversal or a continuation to the buy side? We don't know. The lower time frames will give us clarification of what the market wants to do, right? So right now we haven't got nothing. You won't say, Joe, now we are starting to sell. No, I haven't seen any confirmation that I'm gonna sell or I'm gonna buy. I will have to wait and see what Monday does and the Tuesday's news. You see now, you're starting to get clarity that, okay, they might want to use the news to create a retracement, then continue pushing. Or, right, they might use the news to push price down and take out all the liquidity that was resting there. So there are two chances. So for me, I'm just waiting for Monday. Understand? Currently, NFP did what it had to do. It had to take out this relative equal highs here, and it reached the midpoint of the daily order block, the bearish order block. So now we just have to wait. And also it's inside this fair value. You see it? So when I see a reversal, does it reverse, or does it want to take out this highs here and push to the downside? Only Monday will give me an idea what Tuesday's news will be like. So right now, that's all. I'll make other videos as well, explaining my strategy like into details. I think I'll make multiple videos on what I do first, a single video on it, then what I do after, so that I don't make a long video. Because some people, man, in this day and age, when a video takes over an hour, bruh, yo, that's too long, you know. And that's the thing also about ICT's videos, bruh. They can take 2 hours long, 4 hours long. Imagine just sitting there 4 hours. I've literally watched all of his videos. Now I'm just waiting for him to upload a video, then I watch them, because I was invested in them, bro. Even my girlfriend would be like, this guy is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Look at this. What did the market do here? I want to show you. This is Monday. Yeah, I think this is Monday. Yeah, this was Monday, right? When the market opened on Monday, if they wanted to use NFP to sell, they could have pushed and took out this relative equal highs here, but they didn't, right? They went straight for what? For these lows here, resting here. They went for these lows here. You see that? They went for these lows here, and next to it, there's what? It didn't reach this area here. I would have loved if it if like this inversion fair value, but it didn't react inside this inversion fair value. It reacted inside this one, because if you can check the low of this fair value, yep. When it didn't close, so it closed inside this fair value. Then there was what? A displacement to the buy side. After liquidity has been raided, I'm gonna say this again. After liquidity has, you see that I'm talking same thing over and over. Liquidity was generated, right? After being generated, it was raided. After being raided, see, if I'm bearish, you see the market is bearish, I would want to see this fair value gap, what? The market reversing inside this fair value gap and retracing down, right? But it didn't. There was what? A displacement to the buy side. So meaning it would use this fair value as a what? As an inversion fair value gap. You see that? So this is the 4 hourly. So it would want to use this inversion fair value gap. Look at that midpoint. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. So this is the 4 hourly fair value. This is the 4 hour imbalance. Now I'm gonna go to the lower time frames to get more clarification. But I know when the market, after taking this and displaying to the buy side, right? And look at FOMC, it didn't even take out this high here. So already I am 100% sure that they will want to use NFP to buy and take out all these highs here. You understand? They did that and it retraced inside this 4-hour imbalance. If I can go to my 1 hourly imbalance, right? If I can go to my 1 hourly imbalance, look, inside that 4-hour imbalance, there's what? This 1 hour inversion fair value gap, right? Let's say maybe you want precision. You're like, hey Joe, I can't enter here. It's risky, right? Because the range is too much. I'll be using this 1 hourly. Because why would I want to use this? Because it's also at the midpoint of the 4-hour imbalance. Let me just change the color into just change to this. You see that? What did price do? Replaced, show displacement, rejected inside what? This 1 hour inversion fair value. Kind of went to the buy side, came back again inside this 1 hour and also the midpoint of the 4-hour inversion fair value gap. This 4-hour imbalance. This is an inversion fair value gap, sorry. Then this one is the 1 hour inversion fair value gap. So if you like, okay, the 4 hours is too big, but at the midpoint there's what? A 1 hour, an hourly inversion fair value gap. You see that? And look at what price. Look at the body of the price, bro. It's like it's telling you that I want to go up, I want to buy. And if even this candle here, this is where you could have bought, because you would want to anticipate this. And you see that it's saying what? I'm bearish, right? It's telling you that, okay, I am bearish, but there was this change in market structure. You see that there was a change in market structure, so meaning this inversion, this fair value gap is no longer a fair value, but it's an inversion fair value gap, meaning they will use it as a rock climber to push price to the buy side. The price kind of went inside of it, then pushed during what? FOMC. So FOMC used this inversion fair value gap to push price to the buy side. After that, the price returned still inside that very same 1 hour inversion fair value gap and continued, then came also again to retest it and push price to the buy side. So you see, it was telling you over and over that, hey nigga, and you can see the similarities in US states and US 100. Phenomenal. For me, high probability is this one, when it displaces above that fair value gap and use that in fair value gap as an inversion fair value gap, then use it to push what price to continue pushing to the buy side. Made money, man. You know, that's why I love trading ICT concepts. I've found comfortability in them, bro. So yeah, cheers guys. Gonna wait for Monday and see what Monday has for us. So yeah, peace.